In 2016, Nickelodeon announced that Rocko's Modern Life, the beloved, fairly raunchy Nicktoon, would return with an all-new movie, Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling. It would be a strange, weird story that would satirize modern-day culture and society, in which Rocko, Heifer, and Filbert, having been in space for who knows how long, have finally come back down to O-Town, only to find that everything is absolutely bizarre, upgraded, and maybe not better, but certainly different. As we all know, the 21st century is a dangerous century. And then a little while later, we started getting some hints, and some clips, and a whole bunch of new stuff, and then nothing. All of a sudden, Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling seems to have fallen off of the face of the earth. No news about it, no trailers, nothing. Except fans tweeting out worried tweets and asking when it's gonna come out, to no avail. And then a little while later, Invader Zim-Enter the Florpus was announced. The finale to the beloved Invader Zim show that fans have been waiting for eons. Similar story. We get some trailers, we get some concept art, we get some promotion and some tweets, and then nothing. It is gone, and it's off the schedule. Both of these movies were saying that they were going to come out some point in 2018, and then that didn't happen. 2018 went by without a whisper. Now they're saying 2019. Zim is specifically targeted for spring of 2019, while Rocko's Modern Life has no air date whatsoever. However, the Invader Zim air date is kind of to be taken with a grain of salt because they said that Rocko's Modern Life was going to air in November of 2018. Yeah. We know the films are finished. Joe Murray, even on Twitter, said that the reason that everything was being held back was because of some great things that fans would be proud of, only for him to go later to Twitter saying that he is extremely concerned and hopes that Nickelodeon hasn't just dropped the project. What Joe Murray was saying that fans were going to be happy with is completely unknown. We have no idea. And I think due to contracts, we're probably never going to find out until we actually get to see this big announcement, if there even is going to be one. Invader Zim is a bit trickier, though. See, this one just finished. And of course, Vasquez is a lot more, how do you say this, vocal when it comes to social media than Joe Murray is. So he'll probably be more likely to make a fuss about it, which he is. He's saying that he's hoping that Zim doesn't meet the same fate as that Rocko movie because, as we all know, Rocko is finished and it's just sitting there. And according to the Nick upfront, where Zim wasn't even mentioned, looks like Zim might be having the same fate as well. What's happening here? There was a rumor spread around by someone pretending to be Jonan Vasquez that the stuff would be coming to streaming. But, again, that's a hoax. Maybe Nickelodeon is planning on putting them on streaming, though, as they have expressed interest in putting the upcoming Loud House movie on streaming, like Netflix or Hulu. Or it could be that they're waiting to summer for a big sort of back-to-back nostalgia event. Maybe they're just trying to find a good place to put it in. Or, the more depressing version, they just lost interest and have decided to waste all that money that they spent making these films. As we all know, animation is not cheap. It's extremely expensive and brutally time-consuming. So, whenever you want to make an animated project, you'd better be sure it's gonna turn out well. And with this big nostalgia boom that networks are trying out, Nickelodeon decided to throw their hat into the ring with Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie. It was promoted very, very, very actively, especially touting at the older fans who grew up with the show. I watched it, and I thought it was good. Not fantastic, but it was certainly good, and it definitely provided a very nice finish to the Hey Arnold story. That's what a lot of fans believed. What few fans watched. See, there was a problem. A lot of the Hey Arnold fan base did watch, but when it comes to the current audience, the kids, they don't know what Hey Arnold is, most of them. They didn't watch. Nickelodeon had touted this as a failure in ratings. So that, combined with the giant CEO shakeup that they had over the summer, maybe they got some new people on board that just aren't interested in doing all this nostalgia stuff again. I mean, think about it. You got a bunch of new people who weren't really fully in power when the Hey Arnold Jungle movie came out. They saw that result, and then think to themselves, Zim, Rocko, yeah, I don't think so. We got SpongeBob, Loud House, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's keep riding on that. I could totally understand, not accept, understand, if they pulled the plug mid-production. Say Static Cling or Enter the Florpus wasn't finished at this time, and they decided we're going to want to move on to other projects. I wouldn't be happy with this decision, but at least it would make sense. Enter the Florpus, we're pretty dang sure this thing is finished. Static Cling is 100% finished. Vasquez and Murray both on Twitter have confirmed that it is, in fact, finished. So they're just letting it sit there, do nothing. So the answer to whatever happened to Static Cling and Enter the Florpus is unknown. Nickelodeon is still not talking about it. Whenever they're approached about it, it's just radio silence. And fans are getting impatient and scared. Especially because Rocko hasn't been mentioned in like 2 years at this point. Enter the Florpus had its trailer released at Comic-Con this summer, sure. But still, if they did this to Rocko, imagine what they could do to Zim. Because we all know that they like Rocko significantly more than Zim. However, Zim still has a better chance of coming out. Not only does it still have a slated release date of spring 2019, whatever that could be, but as we all know, judging by a lot of videos, blogs, and Invader Con, the Zim fanbase is very large and very vocal. Significantly more vocal than the Rocko's Modern Life fanbase. If they want justice, they'll get it. Let's hope. What do you think is happening to these movies? Do you want to see them? What is going on here? Comment below, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.
Good night, everybody.